An incredible thing happened. Nothing. All of France was quiet. I walked down the streets with the President of France. Dressed as I am now, there was no one on the streets. When we finally did speak to some people, they said, that's the first time we heard that our government is going to operate on the principle. If you did that in America, the first thing that would happen is all your politicians would make a run on the libraries to look up the meaning of the The point, my dear friends, nothing happened. Even the Muslims understood. Once you stand and declare your principle, there's nowhere else to go. No politics, no policy. I'm standing behind principle. The men and women of your armed forces are not fighting for the President of the United States. They're not fighting for politics. They're not fighting for policy. They're fighting for our principles. We have to do the same. It's time to do away with divisive hyphens that separate us. Yeah. White hyphen America, black hyphen America, gay and lesbian hyphen America, Latina hyphen America. What's next? Part Italian, half Jewish, 1/5 Lithuanian on my mother's side, Poland away Catholic hyphen America. You're hyphening yourself to death, America. There is no unity among politics, but there is unity among principle. Get rid of those hyphens. How dare you continue? And where is the political correct crowd on this one? How dare you continue to identify people by their ethnicity and the color of their skin? Isn't that racial profiling? Yeah. Yourself to death, isn't it time we all just became Americans? Yeah. I haven't asked you what to agree to. Maybe I should have a collection taken. Do you agree with President John Adams, who said, our Constitution was made only for a moral and God-fearing people? It is wholly inadequate for any other, end of quote. And that means no judge, no legislator, no non-believer, however sincere, has the right to rewrite our history. Do you still believe we are one nation under God? Yeah. Sheboygan, to stand up and speak out to the man in the White House, to stop listening to his 44 czars around him, and listen to 21 generations of dead Americans shouting from their grave, we are free Americans. We gave our lives to defeat socialism, not to embrace it. Then let the Second American Revolution begin. It was a custom. In war times, the 1770s, when an American ship crept up behind an English frigate, all the American sailors would come to the top deck and shout out a word or a phrase that would scare the living bejeebers out of the Brits before they sank them to the bottom. Would you now please all stand up, if you would, and be kind enough to face those porta potties to your left. It is so prophetic, as you will see in a moment, why we are facing. You are facing southeast, my dear friends. 855.7 of a mile straight ahead of you is a ship of state doing to you exactly what the British did to us. You are facing the reading impaired, highly paid Congress of the United States of America. If you agree, on the count of 3, please shout these words with as much gusto as you're capable of. Enough is enough. I'm mad as hell, and I'm taking back my country. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
Enough is enough. I'm mad as hell, and I'm taking back my country.
They couldn't hear you over at the farmer's market. One more time. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
Enough is enough. I'm mad as hell, and
I think they heard you in Barcelona. Please remain standing. Pick 5 people around you you don't know. Give them a high five and tell them we are winning.
We are winning. We are winning.
we're winning. We're winning. We're winning.
Have a seat, my dear friend.
Have a seat.
The big question, are these grassroots movements making a difference?
Yes!
The grassroots movement in Texas started 2.5 months ago. I was there with far less people that are here in the park. And they decided to petition their legislators. They were sick and tired of the federal government not enforcing their immigration laws. And 4 weeks ago, the state of Texas declared their sovereignty and told the federal government to go to hell. 33 other states who have read the Constitution are invoking the 10th Amendment. 33 other states, dear friends, have refused to bow down to the federal government and have declared sovereignty. Oklahoma, 9 weeks ago, just 3 people looked at themselves and said, if Texas can tell the federal government to go to hell, why can't Oklahoma? Citizens tired of hearing press 2 for Spanish propose that English be declared the language of Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
Under heavy threats from the Attorney General, that same ingrate who called you, America, a nation of cowards, said if you do, federal monies will be withheld. And Texas wrote it out. You can take your federal monies and stick it where the sun doesn't shine.